Kwesi really did something to hurt me. Like, I really liked him. I liked rap.
They posted a video from Pornhub that was me having sex.
What? He broke up with me 2 weeks after I got his name tattooed on me.
Why?
He saw me doing the tattoo.
Jesus. My daddy hates me. Like, he despises me. Like, he'll come to my school, pick his other kids from school, and leave me and my brother there.
Africa is dangerous. African politics is dangerous. Some of the people that were in the group were actually NPP people, and they were taking information from the group and giving it to NPP people. What I love hard. That's just who I am. Like me and Shatawale, like things happened. And you just brought up some memories.
Yeah.
I was cooking for him and his 10 friends. And I'm imagine buying groceries for all those people, like, and like supporting his family.
Were you buying it with your own money?
My own money.
Oh my God.
If you were in love,
Can we unpack
I'm always
that?
in love. I used to always be in love.
God.
You know what one of the influencers been to? Haja been to?
Yeah.
The matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye!
No, by seeing the intro, I know where your interest lies and the things that you would want to hear. And of course, there are very juicy stuff all trending about Efia Odo in the space. Yes, Efia Odo in her new podcast on Glitch Africa Studios have made some few revelations, and of course the teaser that came out has got so many people talking even before the main episode was aired. I think yes, right after some few hours later. But then I would want us to start from this way. Before we enter into the Kwesiata and other stuff, I would want us to talk about how Ghanaian movies traveled abroad way back during those times where it influenced people like Efia Odo, who as at that time wanted to become like Beyonce. And when I say Beyonce, I don't mean American Beyonce. I am talking about our very own Nadia Buari, who acted in a movie called Beyonce. This and many more is what I would want to give you. And this was said in the same podcast by Efia Odo, which I want us to enter. But don't forget that Shagzy has got us covered. If you're a driver and you're looking to make some cool cash, just download the app today. Sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis, and whatever you earn is for you. You pay no commission to anybody. And as a rider, if you're looking to moving from one place to the other very comfortably, safe and secure, and very affordable, Shagzy is your best bet. Download the app today, sign up, and enjoy very affordable rides. Now, let's go into today's topic quickly, and let's do some roll-ups here. So it is about Efia Odo and her recent rant. So on that particular rant and on that particular show, it is called Rant, Bant and Confessions, where young people meet. So it is one of the shows on Glitch Africa Studios where they host. Now Efia Odo is one of the co-hosts of that particular show, where they talk about certain things that they would want to rant about, they would want to bant about, and of course, certain confessions and revelations of their career as influencers and popular people. And on this episode, Efia Odo, who happens to be a co-host, was featured in this particular episode where she made so much revelation. She talked about a series of relationships, especially the ones that were very popular. She talked about, yes, and when I mean popular, I'm even talking about from the likes of Sean Carter, from the likes of Kweku Reblo, to Kwesiata, to Shatawale and more. And she talked about all these people under this particular episode. Yes, she touched on it because it was about confession and the things that they would want to get off their chest. They would want to unpack, as the new or the Gen Zs would call it. So during that particular session, when Efia Odo was actually introducing herself, then she actually talked about why she decided to come into Ghana. Like, she decided to come and live in Ghana because, you know, she was born in Ghana, but she was raised in America, that is New York to be precise. She's lived all her life, apart from the time, I think 2015, 2016, when she came to Ghana. Yes, apart from that time till now, that's when she's been in and out of Ghana, or she's mainly lived in Ghana. But from before that, she was always raised in America. So she talked about why she wanted to move, or she moved from America to Ghana, of which she talked about the fact that, yes, there were so many things that were motivating her, including a Ghanaian movie industry. And in the Ghanaian movie industry, one movie that was so popular, even as far as in the US of A, was Beyonce. You know, the popular Beyonce movie that featured, I think, Bamvika, Ramsey, Jamaica, and Nadia Buari, and all of that. It's one particular movie that traveled far, of which it had the part 1, part 2, part 3, and I think part 4, and also the return of Beyonce also. So for those people who watch this particular movie, I know it will bring very nostalgic feeling into them right about now. But then, if you Odo spoke as so when she was coming to Ghana, she wanted to be an actress, and in becoming an actress, not to feature in those Kumawood movies, but be like Beyonce, who was then Nadia Buari. She just wanted to play some of those roles because when it comes to Brofone accents, now she has it. She got it as at that time. So if she indeed has it or she got it, then why can't she feature in such movies? Of which, of course, she had to even rebel against her parents and even come and live in Ghana, to the extent that the first time she came to Ghana, I think she said she was supposed to spend about 3 months. Then, before she realized, she had spent almost like a year. That was when the whole conversation started. Well, you can share your views in the comment section. My name is Roland Amate. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time, subscribe, recommend this channel to others, and of course you can share your views in the comment section. I have something to say about when I play the video to you, but before that, you listen to the video. When I come back, I would ask you why you think the Ghanaian movie industry has declined, because this is a huge movie that influenced so many people. And if he was able to influence somebody like Efia Odo to come to Ghana, then now that our movie industry is not cutting across like that, what would be the ripple effect? But before that, let's go listen to Efia Odo when we come back.
But yeah, like I was raised in New York. I schooled in New York. I did everything in New York. But what really brought me to Ghana was like I wanted to do African movies in Africa. I did one movie in America. It was African, but it wasn't giving that vibe. You know when you watch like African movies and they're like Maryland and America, nice.
So you wanted to be rolling with Chewa, Nana McBrown?
Not Chewa.
Oh, why?
Chewa.
Why? What do you have against it?
Nothing. No, I love Chewa, but I wanted to be in the Beyonce. Nadia Buari. You remember Beyonce? Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Listen, Beyonce, the Caribbeans, everybody was watching Beyonce in America.
Beyonce was Nadia, right?
Nadia Buari, yes, and Jackie up here.
Yeah, still very
popular. So that's like one of the movies that I saw, and I'm like, oh, because I already loved acting. I'm like, I want to get into like African movies, and that's what brought me to Ghana. Then it opened so many doors for me. The moment I got to Ghana, like, I got a role like 2 weeks later. Oh, yes, and then I just kept building
natural.
up. You know, I mean, it's strumming. Almost me a bad luck, but me and Shrine, I mean,
you are never bad luck. In
Amen.
Jesus' name, amen.
Hallelujah. But honestly, my mom was not having it. Like because I was supposed to come to Ghana for just 3 months.
Yeah.
Tickets no echoing. Like after 3 months, I was still here, and then I ended up staying for like a whole year. I told my mom, like, Mommy, I want to move to Ghana. Like I wasn't happy in America. So many issues when I was in America: depression, suicidal, like a lot. Yeah, that I don't really like to talk about. But yeah, when I told her, she wasn't having it. She wasn't. But at the end of the day, I was old enough. I was more than 20 years old. Yeah. This is what I wanted to do, and then I did it. And then now, just
was you just rebellious?
Yeah. You have to be rebellious.
Yes,
live your life.
Like, don't be a good girl all your life.
Like 20 years. You tell your parents what to do. Well, that's the difference in culture between here and there. And like she said earlier on, she likes her mother because of her understanding and because of the culture that she's open to. You understand? Because now free heavy head. Well, it happens. But then share your views in the comment section though. But my own is that if our movie industry as at that time was that vibrant, what might have gone wrong, and how do you think we can use the movie to attract the likes of Efia Odo again into our industry? And you see, the fact that the movie industry was not only influencing people in our space, but people beyond our space who even wanted to be like some of our actors and actresses is one of my joy, like it's one of my happiness. But then now, with the unfortunate situation, now movie industry is as low as there, to the extent that now even getting collaborations for our actors and actresses here in the space is a little difficult. Selling our movies even on international platforms are a little difficult. And here, let me say big shout outs to somebody like Kojo Nkansalowen, whose movie is, I think, getting some few accolades here and there. And I would give them big ups among other producers that are doing it. But this and many more is what is on rant, bant, and confessions. I know your ears are itching. I have the full gist of Efia Odo, what she said about Kwesi Arthur, which of her boyfriends that she tattooed her name on her chest, and all of that. In the next episode, Efia Odo talked about how Kwesi Arthur fucked him up. This and many more is what I would want to talk about. So if this is your first time, make sure you subscribe, click on the notification bell or click on the notification button so that as soon as that particular video drop or any other video drops on this channel, you will be among the first to know. Share, enjoy, and also share your comments. As usual, my name is Roland Amati. This has been the podcast with me on Roland Report. Don't forget to subscribe, share this content, post on your WhatsApp statuses, post on your Facebook timelines, your X timelines, and what have you. Until then, I'll see you when I see you. Peace. I'm out of here.
Your mata job hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!